and he was outlining some of the things that Ghana is doing to reduce carbon emissions. And among the things he listed, he said that we have placed a ban on illegal mining. Now, some people are, interested in the fact that he's suggesting that this ban on illegal mining is among the things that have reduced our carbon emissions. But I am more interested in the very pure and simple sentence, we have placed a ban on illegal mining. I find that amusing. Isn't it already illegal? Isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you go and announce that you have placed a ban on it, what have you achieved? It's like saying that we've placed a ban on murder.
That's true.
What are you announcing to the public? What are you actually saying?
That there was moratorium on.
It's like, there was some, we were allowing a little bit of murder, but we banned it. We've stopped it for now. It's revealing in and of itself whether or not we have in any way reduced our contribution to climate change with any of our efforts on galamsey. As for that one, I'll leave it to you guys to determine. But the color of our rivers alone, the number of trees we are felling, according to Erastus' documentary, in the past couple of decades, we've got rid of half the size of the Asante region by way of forest. So how is anything we've done related to galamsey improving our climate change situation? How?
There's a popular statement that the young people in this republic, I don't know if it's from a song or something like that. When you say something serious, I mean, sometimes you are in a serious engagement with them, then or you write something like an important post on Facebook, and they feel it's lengthy but pointless. All that they say is that you go explain tire.
No evidence.
Yeah, that's the part that gets me angry. The no evidence part. I mean, I'm actually drawing it into this conversation for a simple reason. Except that the president thinks that people are not on the ground. Or maybe there's some evidence the president did not present. If the president had told us within the period that we had done the purported banning of purported banning of small scale mining, which was what really we did previously. But as for what is illegal and banning it, it sounds some way. But I mean, if he shows us evidence that indeed it contributed to our carbon emission reduction and indeed it made our environment better, but the evidence at least we see is that even the supposed ban itself is a complete deception. And we have shown that evidence over and over again here. And it is all over the internet. Anybody who wanted to check immediately what the president was saying was factual or had some fact to it would have known that immediately. My problem is that he believes it. Or, yes, and that's very problematic. Is either somebody is giving me the impression that that's really what's happening. He, the president, had called out his own, is it DC or so? Said the guy was actually having funeral or whatever, so an instituted process to deal with him will not commence immediately.
Yeah.
Indicating that there's a problem. He, the president, had been part of two major public engagements forum to deal with illegal mining. So at some point, I'm not sure if we are speaking from the same evidence in this case, or he's buried his head very deep in the sand. Because the reality is that it is happening today. And they are destroying your forest. In fact, even powerful people in your party, who you said had finished or completed the process,
Have finished galamsey.
yes, but they have finished their own. They are no longer doing it.
You remember, Kojo, when you brought that LI issue, the LI, the CSOs are fighting strongly because it actually allows mining companies to go into our forest reserves. This is a law that was passed last year.
November.
And then
This was during or after the ban.
after the one. and then we're actually paying 1 cedi.
Yeah.
To
aid them.
to clean up the mess that galamsey has created and it's continued to create. So when we have this, and this is new, this is fresh.
Yeah.
when we have these new things, when we have these things that we're battling with, and you go to Kenya and you go and tell the people, and these stories are on the internet, by the way, and the people, you like good things. You can say good things, but if you do you understand? And people they will find out. I mean,
No, in all fairness,
but I
if the
believe you
president saying
because
that
the
we are
president
doing
really
reclamation.
meant it.
Yeah, and that's what our
I
problem
think
is.
that somebody is not feeding Mr. President with the right information. I think that's what it is. Because even if you look
So
at the Forestry Commission statements,
Oh, Mamavi, I used to believe this somebody is not feeding to it until he went to sit in Kumasi and said there's no information that we in this republic will have that he doesn't have.
oh, that one.
And that he doesn't have the truthful one.
That one is diplomatic political talk. Yeah.
Whatever that
This is a written speech. Didn't you see? Like he's reading. I'm not sure. Charlie.